reason why you need to watch this video is that I've not talked about this country before, and if you watch this video to the very end, you are going to be migrating to this country with your family. In today's video, I am going to be taking you down to Canada. A lot of people have been asking me that you always talk about Europe, Europe, Europe. We need information about Canada. Why not talk about Canada? Okay, so this is why I bring this information for you today, and you should know that there are different pathways that you can use to move to any country. But the first pathway that I will be talking about Canada is the caregiver pathway, and you are going to be migrating with your family once you follow all the steps that I'm going to be giving you in this video step by step. Okay, so the first step is we are going to be looking at overview of this pathway, then the benefits, the requirements, and all the documents that you need to put together to start migrating to Canada with your family. Okay, so as we all know, I have my notes here so that I don't miss out anything for you. Okay, so this pathway is based on two methods. The first one is the home support, and the second one is the caregiver. Okay, so there's a particular place where they put old don't let me say old now, let me use aged people that are of age, where they put them. So this is home support. Okay, so this type of people are different from the normal caregiver or the normal nanny. Okay, so you can migrate as an home support worker or as a caregiver worker, okay, using this pathway that I'm going to be sharing with you inside this video. Okay, so and you also need to understand that you are coming to Canada with this pathway as a permanent resident. Okay, but first you have to get a job offer. Then how do you get this job offer, and what are the things that you have to consider in the job offer that you are going to get before you make any move? Okay, so if you are just coming across my channel today, my name is Marv, and here you are welcome to my YouTube channel, Travel with Marv, where I share information with you about study abroad, work abroad, tourism, information and tips that you can use to easily migrate abroad. So you can check my channel. If you see some of the videos that interest you on this channel, don't hesitate to watch them, like those videos, give it a thumbs up, and add your comment at the comment box if you have any question. And don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified when I drop any video. Okay, and if you are looking for information about any country, you can come to the playlist here and search for the country that you are looking for. Okay, so I have category of this country here that you can watch those videos under them. Okay, so now let's start talking about this pathway in Canada that you can easily use to migrate easily with your family. First, remember that I said that you are going to be migrating to Canada with this pathway with your family as a permanent resident. And first, you have to get a job offer. Okay, so if you are migrating to any country as a caregiver or using the work route, you should know that you must get a work offer or job offer before you actually make any move. Okay, so there I'm going to be dropping some link that you can use, but if you don't watch this video, you might not understand how to use those links. Okay, first, when you get a job offer, maybe you have a family friend that needs help or that is working somewhere and need help with their kids, you can use them to migrate using this pathway. Okay, so that is one method, and you can also go to some websites where you can search for people that are actually looking for nanny, people that are actually looking for caregiver, and you can easily apply there. Okay, if you watch the previous video that I dropped on this channel, I show you how you can migrate to Ireland as a caregiver or as a health caregiver or as a nurse by searching through the job portal. I show you some of the agencies that are recruiting. Okay, so you can also do where to search for some agency that actually recruiting or family that actually recruiting. And when you are looking into getting an offer from a family, make sure that the offer you are getting is a minimum of 2 years contract offer. 2 years contract offer. That's minimum of 24 months, right? Okay, so that's minimum of 24 months. Okay, so what are the benefits that you need to know or you are going to enjoy if you migrate to Canada with this pathway? First is that you can migrate with your family as a permanent residence. Okay, and another thing that you can enjoy is that your spouse can work even while they migrate with you. Okay, so if you are the husband that migrates to Canada with this pathway, then your wife can easily work. And if it's the wife that migrates, or if it's the wife that is the primary applicant, then the husband can also work. So which means the family can also generate extra money to the family pockets. Okay, another thing is that when you get to Canada with this pathway, you are not restricted to the people that you can work for. Okay, so if someone employ you from outside Canada to work with them as a caregiver, when you get to Canada, you can choose the employer if you want. Okay, so that is another benefit. So you can just use this method to migrate to Canada. Then when you get to Canada, you can now switch the employer that gets you to Canada. Okay, another good thing is that once you migrate to Canada and you migrate with your spouse as a permanent resident, if you have kids that are still in elementary school, your kids are eligible to go to school for free. Okay, so your kid is going to be going to free schools. Okay, so you are not going to be paying school fees for your kid if they are still in their elementary class. Okay, so what are the requirements that you also need to meet if you are looking at this pathway that I am showing you in this video? Okay, first one is that you must have the professional course as a caregiver. You must have a professional course certification as a caregiver, and you must either also have a 1-year volunteer service certificate as someone who has volunteered he or himself or herself in an hospital or in an healthcare environment before. Okay, so you must have a 1-year volunteer certificate to prove that okay, you've actually been practicing this thing before your application. And another thing is that you must have minimum of 12 months experience. You cannot just migrate with this pathway without having experience. Okay, you must have the minimum of 12 months, which is equivalent to 1 year experience if you are trying to migrate to Canada with this pathway. Okay, so if you have the minimum of 12 months experience, then you can go ahead to start your application. Okay, so if you put all these requirements together, make sure you have 12 months experience, make sure you have a professional course certification, or you also have 1-year volunteer certification, then you can start putting together your documents to start your processing fully. Okay, so what are the documents that you need to put together for you to start your application? Okay, so if you are trying to apply, make sure that you put all your certification, all your certificate together, that is as one document. Put them together because you are going to be using that to prove that okay, these are the certification that I have gotten in the past and I am eligible to work as a caregiver or as an home support worker in Canada. Okay, so if you put all those documents together, then you also need to put to get ready your international passport. Okay, because that is very, very important. There's no way you can process your visa without an international passport. Then you also need your passport photo image. Okay, so you also need your passport photo image for you to start this application. That's passport photo image, your passport photograph. Okay, so this is different from your international passport. Okay, so let me take that again. First, you need your international passport, you need your passport photograph, you need to put all your certification documents together. Then after that, you also need a first aid training certificate. Okay, you also need a first aid training certificate. Then you also need your CPR training certificate. You also need your police reports. Okay, you also need the police reports. You also need 4 reference letter from 4 different people that you've worked with in the past. Okay, so I'm going to take those documents again so that you don't miss out on anything. First, you need your international passport. You need 4 reference letter from people that you've worked with in the past. You need your first aid training certificate. You need your CPR training certificate. You need your police report. Then you need your passport image to complete the application. Then if you put all these things together, then check the description of this video. You are going to see a link that you can use to start processing everything you need to do. Okay, so I hope this video interests you. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Don't forget to turn on the little bell so that you can get notified when I drop a video on this channel. Okay, so do well to also share this video with your friends and family. If you have any comments, drop them at the comment section. I am going to respond to all those comments. Till then, I will see you in another one.